Now, to achieve the nude looks on the eyes, I'm going to go with the Gosh 9 Shade 001 to Enjoy in New York. This palette has 9 colours in it. It comes in 3 different types of colours, and it really has everything in it to achieve that nude look. I'm going to be using these soft tones here, but you'll see now as I'm applying it how strong the pigment is.
The colours look absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, they really are fab. They're really what everybody is wearing at the moment, with these plums and peaches and stuff like that, and the soft taupe colours. And they will really match Shauna's eye tone as well, but they kind of match all eye tones as well, so you can mix and match, because I would wear them a lot as well, and I have the blue eyes as well. So they're absolutely fab, and brilliant value with the 9 shades in the one palette. Really, really handy for your handbag and stuff. So I'm going to start with light shades here, then the taupes here, and then a soft peachy tone up here, and then blend them. So they look a bit crazy when I'm putting them on first, but when they're all blended together, they're fab.
The key is really blending, isn't it?
Yeah, oh, it's a necessity to blend your eyeshadow, because you'll see it here as I'm doing it. When you apply it, they look like really block colours, but until you soften the edges and soften the tones, then it really comes together. Like you can see now, me just applying that little tiny bit, how strong the pigment actually is in these eyeshadows. They're fab.
I actually love that, because I know the matte kind of colours are popular, but there's nothing like the lovely pigment that just goes on flawlessly onto the lid.
Yeah, no, I love the kind of soft sheen kind of tones as well, because I just think it adds a little bit of sparkle to your eyes. Like I know people with aging skin, like more mature ladies, they kind of tend to stay away from like high shimmer and stuff, which is recommended. But like they can still wear a soft sheen. They don't need to stay away from glitter altogether, like, but just a soft sheen would still be fine on them. And it just adds that little bit of sparkle. Sure, Christmas is coming. We want to have a little bit of jazz in.
Sure, why not?
So, as you can see, this is just the soft, creamy colour here now I'm adding here. When I'm applying eyeshadow, I add I think I put about 7 different colours on, and I just kind of blend, because I'm looking at different colours in different areas of the eye, so...
Being said, there's a lot of work goes into a natural look, doesn't it?
I know, it's nearly the worst one to do. Smoky, you can just do dark and blend, but with the natural look, it's really hard to achieve.
It's always the lighter colour on the base of the lid, though, isn't it? And then you go into a slightly darker, neutral colour in the middle.
Yeah, that's generally what you would wear, unless you want a full smoky look, which is all dark. But yeah, I would always generally put the lighter shade in here, because even people with deep inset eyes, it'll instantly open up their eyes and make their eyes wider. You can get it wrong or you can get it right, but just practice. And then like videos like this is brilliant as well, just to teach you how to do little tips and tricks. Like it really, like people just say to me, oh God, the smoky look, I look like a panda. But if you just try a little bit and keep topping up a little bit at a time, and then blending as well as they go with the smoky look, like it's really achievable for anybody to learn how to do it. Like.
It's just, as you say, practice and just giving yourself the time. You know, if you say you need to do something in 10 minutes, it's probably not going to turn out right, but just giving yourself that time.
Okay, I'm just really, you can see how soft, like you don't need to brush really hard. I'm literally just so soft, just barely the tip of the brush is just softening the edges of the eyeshadow. And that's all you need to do to blend. Can you just open your eyes? I don't use eyeliner underneath the eyes. I always use eyeshadow because it's much more natural.
Okay. It'll probably last better as well.
Yeah, it does. And then if you wanted to put pencil on over it, like it'll make it just like a more of a defined look. But I never use eyeshadow or eyeliner underneath the eye on any of my clients. And to apply this, I'm using the tiny little angled brush that we have in the Gosh range.
Again, the brushes make all the difference.
Huge difference. Like, imagine trying to do this with your fingers. And you would look like a panda.
It's a lovely colour under the eye as well, because it's not too dramatic. It's just lovely and brown.
I just think it gives, like, if we're going for a nude kind of a natural look, it finishes off the look without it being too dramatic. Like the eyeliners in the Gosh range are really good. Like they've really good pigment and they're waterproof as well. So it just depends on what your preference is. Like I'll still use eyeliner on the top of the lid, but for the bottom I always use the eyeshadow. So So what I'm doing here is just literally brushing down any fall down from the eyeshadow just to clear it away. Very, very gently. So now I'm going to just add a little bit of this lighter colour just up on the brow bone here, just to give that highlighted effect. Oh. And then I'll blend it in. It just defines the brows that little bit more.
It's lovely. It really finishes off the look, doesn't it?
It's these little simple little tricks that really just help your makeup just look that little bit better. So
it's gorgeous, absolutely fabulous.
Very, very soft. But as I said, like, it's really versatile. Like, you can take that into nighttime when you add the eyeliner and the mascara, or go a little bit darker on the outer corners, and then you'll have more of a smoky look. Now I'm going to use this Intense eyeliner pen. The product is actually in the pen itself, and then it has a felt tip pen on the end of it. When applying your liquid eyeliner, this is what I always tell my clients if they want to know how to do it for themselves. Start from the middle out, because if you have an eyeliner that has product on it, that's where your thickest line is going to be. So if you make a mistake, you can blend it into the rest of the eye, and then they're not coming in with a shaky hand then like that as well. So balance your hand from the middle out and then work your way in. And the same with this side, middle out and then work your way in. Just a little trick.
Talk us through this, because I know the dreaded liquid eyeliner, a lot of people struggle to get it right.
But what's good about this one is the product is actually in the tip, so you don't have a load that you're taking out of a little pot. So this one is really, really easy to work with. You can see how much of a really, really precision line you can get with this. So you don't really make mistakes with this one. I'm just going to come out slightly with the winged.
I think you're definitely better off with the precision eyeliner, because you're not going in with a big thick tip on it that's going to, go all over the lid.
Absolutely. You can just see how fine this is and how easy it is to work with. And one of the things that's hardest to do for people is the winged eyeliner. So don't be scared of it. Like, as you can see, I made a little mistake there, but you can easily fix it.
That's really, really on trend now, the winged eyeliner.
Cat eyeliner, yeah, it's really, everybody's wearing it, but it just adds a lovely shape to your eye, I find.
It really just transforms the look completely.
Yeah, you can see how easy it is to apply there.
Because you've kept the lid quite neutral and nude, it just makes it stand out.
Yeah, it just brings it into nighttime then. Or, can you open your eyes, Shanna, there for a sec? Like, you can see how much of the difference.
Absolutely fantastic. Oh my God.
No, it is. It's gorgeous. But it is only a certain, like, there's certain people that can wear, I can't wear it because of my eye shape. So just be careful. If your eyes come down, you just wear the eyeliner on the lid. Yeah. But obviously Shauna has the lovely area at the side that she can wear the winged eyeliner, no problem.
And if you make a mistake, Noelle, is it easy to rectify with the liquid eyeliner?
Yeah, just have your cotton buds ready and your concealer brush. I've often made mistakes, but just brush it up with your concealer brush, or have a little cotton bud, a tiny little bit of cleanser on it, and just brush it off and do it again. Like, it is. I know some people, they really have a heart attack when they're trying to do it, but it is really, really easy to do. You just have to get the same. It's my biggest problem, just be getting the same both sides. Just see, this brush is absolutely brilliant, just for getting them really defined lines without the product going everywhere, like. And then that will just dry and stay there for the day.
That's black. Is there different colours in the liquid eyeliner?
It comes in brown as well. It's open. And just go with the more deeper plummy tone. Just look up for me.
I love that colour. It's so glamorous, isn't it?
It's fab. It really is, and it suits most eye colours as well. It's fab. Just to give it that little bit more smokiness. Now, the mascaras now is the next job. So there's loads of mascaras in the Gosh range. We have about 8 or 9 different types of mascara. So it really is your preference whether you like a big brush, the little bristle brush, a natural brush. My personal preference is Crazy Eyes, Crazy Volume Mascara. The brush on this one, you have bristles, then flat and flat. So it's really good for applying your mascara. Because I find with my eyes, if it's a big brush, I'll get it everywhere. So at least you can use that one for that side and then this one for this side. So it's a brilliant mascara, and the brush I find is amazing. So can you just look down for me? Yeah. Because when I'm applying my lashes, I come down on the lashes first.
Yeah, I see that. It's quite unusual because you usually just think of, brushing them up.
I come down first because they're getting an extra coat then.
Oh, yeah.
And give them that extra little bit of length and volume.
It's amazing the difference mascara makes, isn't it?
Oh, I know. I have blonde hair, so I just look crazy with a mascara on. But it does. It just opens up your eyes. But it's right to find the right mascara that suits your eyelashes and the right brush. But it is up to preference. It's down to preference what you prefer. Just look up a tiny little bit.
That's amazing. It's almost like Shauna has false eyelashes on.
Yeah. Oh, but the mascara is brilliant. It just gives that false lash effect straight away. I highly recommend that. And if you make any little mistakes, just have your cotton buds ready. And then when you're applying on the bottom, just literally catch your lashes with the brush and just shake it a tiny little bit.
Because it's quite hard to do on the bottom not to get underneath and that.
Yeah, the hairs are just that little. They're just tiny. But look, just have your Q-tips ready just for them little mistakes if you do make a little mistake and get it on the skin. Now, just look straight ahead for me. Yeah. So again, I'm coming down on the lashes. Sean has lovely long lashes as well, so.
Absolutely.
And then up.
And how much, how many coats should you actually put on?
It depends on what kind of look you're going for. Like me personally, I would do this, come down and up, and then down and up on the other eye, and just to give it that extra volume and length. So it's really up to you. Like I know it takes a little bit extra time, but it'll be worth it because your lashes look lovely. And it gives it that little bit of extra length because when this is nearly dry, then it'll kind of go on top of it. But naturally, you don't look like it's caked on. Like
what's great about that mascara that I'm just seeing here is that it opens the eyes so much. It gives that, va-va-voom effect, but it's not clumpy or anything like that.
None of them in the Gosh range are like that. And they don't, like a lot of mascaras would kind of bleed down here as well. They don't do that in the Gosh range. And they have all the brushes to suit your preference. So it's just a matter of picking the one that you like. Just look up for me. And again, just gently. And like you've seen, I've literally only dipped that brush in once and it's done the 2 eyes. Look up for me. And then just brush any little mistakes away. Very natural, but it's still really, really defining the eyes and making her eyes stand out. Is what we wanted to achieve.